What's happening, guys? Charles Salisbury here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we've got an exciting product for you. Elizabeth Arden's All Over Miracle Oil. This is part of their 8-hour cream collection. For those of you who don't know, Elizabeth Arden is kind of famous for one product in particular, which is the 8-hour cream. It's great for lips, it's great for burns. It's a very heavy, moisturizing cream, I suppose you could say. It's almost like a petroleum jelly, but it's a lot softer and a lot better for the skin. A lot more nourishing, a lot more moisturizing. Like I say, most people use it for the lips. If you've got sunburn or if you've got a patch of something, or dry skin. I used to use it on my stress rash quite a lot. It's an all-in-all good product. This is part of the same group, but it's obviously different because it's a bit of an oil. This channel, as you know, is about hair and hair care. So why am I bringing up an oil from a skincare brand when we should be talking about hair products? Well, this is advertised as all over. It is face, body, and hair. And so I wanted to tell you how I've been using it and what I've been using it for and what I think about it. Now, first of all, Elizabeth Arden have not given me this product. They have not told me to do this review. They've not asked me. I've not been in touch with them for ages. This is one I bought myself, and this is not my first bottle. As you can tell, I've been using it quite a lot and it's all kind of scrubbed off. This isn't a promotion, it is just me sharing my tips and my advice with you. Like I say, I've been having this for a long time. I use it on my skin, and when I didn't use it on my hair at first. I used it more on my arms, or I've got dry skin on my arms. And then as I was rushing through, I used it on my hair one time. Now, first of all, what the product does, it is basically an oil in spray form. What that means is that it's going to give you a nice shiny kind of finish. It's going to be moisturizing, it's going to be beneficial to the health or the hydration of the hair. But because it's a spray, it's not going to be as heavy as a serum. So if you found problems with serums in the past, but you still need some moisture, this might be the product for you. Now, who is this product for? Well, like I say, because it's an oil and because it's based in a spray, it's people who've got a little bit longer hair, maybe dry, maybe damaged, maybe curly hair, so it's naturally dry. Coily hair, possibly you'd need something a bit heavier for that. So you'd need something like a cream or a base. It's more if you've got a little bit drier hair. So if you've got coily hair and it's a bit shorter, it's a little bit drier, but it's not, you don't need something to weigh it down so much. You prefer having it natural and a bit of a rounded texture. This might be really good for you as well. But if you want something to calm everything down, you might need something a bit more of a coconut oil or a little bit something heavier. If you have any doubts about what kind of hair type you have, I have created a video that you can see at the end, and I'll link that at the end, about hair types and what different types of hair and how to discover your own hair type so that you can make a more informed choice when it comes to things like products or hair. But for today, let's say it's for people with dry, damaged, a bit coloured, maybe a bit bleached hair. Who it's not for is for somebody who's got finer hair and wants volume. Because it is still an oil and it is still going to be a bit heavier and a bit more moisturising, you're going to lose that quite quickly. Also, people who are prone to have oily or greasy hair need to be a bit more careful with it. That means that you need to be from here down, lower mid-lengths to ends of your hair. You could probably use it here and it will give you a bit of moisture, but I would avoid all of this section here where it's towards the scalp, because it's just going to add a little bit too much grease and you're not going to get on with it. You're not going to get the best result for your hair type. The person I would recommend it for the most is for people who don't want too many hair products, who aren't overly bothered about styling it but still want a really nice, good conditioned hair. So this means that you can spray it all over your body, put it on the ends, brush it through and let it dry naturally, knowing that you've got something good in there, you've got a little bit of nourishment, a little bit of health in there, but you don't have to be rooting through your shelves looking for different products. This is just kind of a one-stop shop, which is I think what Elizabeth Arden were going for when they created it. It's just something that somebody can use all over and leave the house. But that being said, you can use it in conjunction with other products. If you like a little bit of volume through here, but you find your ends are drier, this would be great towards the ends, but you probably need something like a mousse or a volumizer or a thickening spray, just to give it that kind of body but still have the condition on the ends. We've spoken a lot in the past about personalizing your hair products to your hair, and so this is no exception. Some people do need more volume than moisture, and it's okay to use two different products on the hair. You're not going to overload it necessarily, providing you're not using too much. So that's who it's for. How to use it if you do want to use this? Well, This goes into step 3, I would say. So you've got your shampoo, your conditioner, towel dry when you're out of the shower. This would be your step 3. So it'd be like your leave-in conditioner. Now, if you've watched this channel before, you know the importance and value I have on leave-in conditioners. I think they're great. I think most people do benefit from them. This is for somebody who needs a little bit more moisture. Like I say, it's probably not for your roots. Very few people, unless you've got a dry scalp and dry hair, will be using this on the roots. Then you could be using it, but for most people, you'd be using it on the ends. So then you can either use your step 4, which is your structure products, so like your thickening sprays, your straightening balms, your mousses, or you can go straight, or you can finish straight there if you just want to leave it natural. If it's a beautiful weather like it is today, you can just leave this to dry naturally. You're probably going to get a nice little wave through it, but it's going to be still moisturized, still have a great finish. I think they tell you can use it on dry hair. I would use it sparingly if I was going to do that. I would spray it into my hands first, rub it together, and then put it through to the ends, just so you're not getting a direct hit of, you know, sometimes when you spray something, you get kind of that circle. You could end up with that if you have drier hair, and it won't get through as easily. So I would just bring it through with the hands, and then you get a better finish. It's a bit more prescriptive. It's a bit better for you to use it that way than just spraying it on, and then you've kind of got patches of oil and it might not go through the hair just as easily. One other thing I really like, and it's worth mentioning about this product, is the scent. It is scented, but the scent is quite fresh and also quite minimal. That means that it's not going to fight with any other hair products that you've got, or importantly, your own perfume. I've used products in the past that's very similar to this from another brand that I will do another review on, and theirs is a lot more perfumed, which means that if you like that scent, fantastic. You've got a hair perfume as well as wearing a good oil or a good conditioner. But if you don't like that scent, or you like your own perfume and you don't want anything competing over it, then this is probably a little bit better. Hair products are all about scent. Scent is so important when it comes to our products. We do love the smells, but if you've got a shampoo that smells one way, a conditioner that smells another, leave-in conditioner or something like this that smells another, then structure, hairspray, blah, 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 it gets too much and everything's competing for your attention. And so I think occasionally it's nice to have a product that steps back with very little or no scent, or something that's a little bit fresher, which means that you can then put your own perfume on. So if you're a hair company and you're watching this, lower scents or less scents are usually better, I think. That's my personal taste anyway. So like I said before, I've been using this on and off for months. I would recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily as a hair product, but if you're one of these people who wants an all-in-one, you just want one product that you're gonna get out the bath, dry yourself out, spritz this on as a body moisturizer, and then pop some in your hair to brush through, and you've got a little bit of dry hair or a little bit of after summer, you swim a lot, this would be great for swimmers, then I think that this is a fantastic product for you to use. So I would recommend it all in all, and I do think it is quite good to have something like that just to add a bit of moisture. You don't have to use it every time. You could use it perhaps every other if you find it is a little bit too heavy for you. And so that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching as ever. Like I say, please subscribe to stay up to date with products, with reviews, with everything to do with hair, and I will give you as much advice as I can do. If you've used this product or something like it, please comment. Tell me whether you've got on with it. Tell me what type of hair you have, if you did or didn't like it, or what you did and what you didn't like it, or whether you want to try this out, or if you have any products that you want me to test out, review. I am a hairdresser by trade, so I do have chance to test out so many products in real world environments on my clients, on my models, and so I do have a plethora of hair types that I can test products out on. So please stay tuned for that. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. If you want to stay connected and stay in touch with all of the latest product reviews, product tips, hair advice, and just general hair news as it comes up, please subscribe so you don't miss a thing.